Now you should be able to hear me. Thank you everyone for coming, for watching, and we are here now with the Memory League World Championship 2026. I have to get adapted to that. And it is Vishvaa versus Mohamed in the first round of the World Championship. Yeah, some things are new here, but you should see the World Championship surprise event here. Yeah, you see, it's names and faces, but you have to recognize people from the back, which makes it more annoying than usual, I would say, for many people. And yeah, let's see how that goes here. First match, everything is a bit in test run here. We have some new features, and I also have to do some new features here. But anyway, welcome everyone to the World Championship and Happy New Year, everyone. It's really cool to be back. One thing, and that's what I'm also testing right now, is we are in a delayed mode. So if you type something, I will answer probably by myself immediately, but you will see it here 5 minutes later. That is just for this round and maybe a couple of other rounds as well. And I'm right now in this second, in the real life second, I'm wondering if it's working at all because I see the stream is not there. But you will see the stream in a couple of minutes from my perspective. Yeah, so anyway, I pretend that everyone is there. It's just a bit strange. Anyway, so thank you for Simon for making up new features here like the delayed screen. I will talk a bit about that later. Right now, I'd like to share the video feeds of our contestants here, Mohamed on the left side and Vishvaa on the right side. Let's see if that works out as well. So we have Mohamed and we have Mr. Rajakumar here. Where is he? The world champion himself. Where is he? Here we go. And yeah, that's the first match of this year's World Championship. I will go and explain a lot of stuff in the upcoming matches and rounds. This is the first match, and it looks like that this match, that this match is a bit ahead of all the other matches. I get a lot of messages here. Let's see. So yeah. Okay, I see some other messages here, and I'm going to stream. I'm not sure if Simon Orton is still here in the yeah. So Simon, if you're in the Zoom, yeah, I'm streaming with a delay, you know. Let's see how that works out. Should be there, should be here any minute. And if you hear that, then it's already there. Yeah. I can hear Simon, yes. I mean, it's what I expect, right? It's a 5-minute delay, and I'm communicating right now with live with you, and it should be there in 2 minutes. So hopefully it starts. Let's see. Okay, in the meantime, Vishvaa winning game 1, most likely. And Mohamed with a 14 score here. Still waiting for... It's weird. It's totally weird having a delayed stream. Yeah, as I said, I'd like to... Today I do that way with delayed stream, so you see what I see 5 minutes later for upcoming. Yeah, and here... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Now it's going here live. And now I can see the stream starting. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's 5 minutes, but it looks like that. So the 5 minutes delay seems to run. Yeah, and it's a bit weird to be honest. But it will change during the tournament a bit at some point. I really hope I can be live again for you, so you can talk with me immediately and right away and simultaneously. That's the goal, and I'm pretty sure that will work out. But for the first match, we'll do it like that. In the future, we'll have supervisors as well, and that is really cool if we can have then more of a live event with you together. Yeah. So anyway, Mohamed and Vishvaa, first game done, 1-0 leads for the world champion. So let's go and put that on here. Surprise event wins to the champ, the reigning champion, defending champion. And the cool thing is also, I can react live on this chat. Yeah, but anyway, so surprise event goes to Vishvaa. But that doesn't make a big change because international names coming next from the champ. Suddenly everyone's waking up here in the something is odd with my scoreboard. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much because we have a scoreboard. I'd like to just have the used games also. So hi Simon, hi Nasser, welcome. And the next game is going to be international names chosen by Vishvaa. Okay, that works. Nice, so let's go. Vishvaa with international names. Hi Katie. And everyone else. Yeah, so again, now after I have settled here a bit, so what we are going to do is here today, it's a 5 minutes delay for the chat and me, so you're 5 minutes behind, but for upcoming matches we'll try a different setup to have me commentating live on a delayed match. And the cool thing is it works pretty well. Simon put a lot of effort into it, and it looks like that everything is working smoothly here, which is really cool. And as an experience, it shouldn't change too much of the viewer's experience. And yes, Simon, I can hear you. I think she should hear any sound. I ask in the chat. So yeah, that's of course a bit unfortunate. Now I have to. Katie has no sound. Okay, and anyone else? Okay, Thomas Wikström is hearing it. And yeah, Vishvaa and Mohamed here on the International Games game. Okay, and now with a 5-minute delay, you hear that I'm talking about Thomas and Katie. So Katie, it's on your side. And I'm pretty sure when you hear that, you have already figured it out. And yeah, so international names are running here. Vishwa looks like he's not up to a super fantastic score here yet, but at least 19 so far. And for Mohamed, it's rather how to get into that match here. We'll have a couple of upcoming very cool matches, I guess. And there's plenty of room for having everything prepared from your side, my side, and everyone's side. So it's really cool to have everyone here already, or so many people here already. And we will see the next matches coming live here, probably on Wednesday. There's one more match scheduled for tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, then I cannot stream that live, but the first round, all the other first round matches will be live here on the stream. And we have some kind of news or new features here. Also, for example, right now, competitors have to do screenshots of their task manager before each match. That's one measurement to make it not make it possible to have any program running which would help you in any way. So we take screenshot of the task manager. It's really new. I just did that. Took a couple of minutes with the competitors. And what we also have is a delay on Memory League, as I mentioned a couple of times now. And Katie, 50 months. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's really cool. 50 months from Katie now. That's cool. Actually, what I want to do this year here, or what I want to do here is having a sub goal for the championship. I'll set that up later. So that's one thing. Then we had a discussion about the ear protection, because some people use large ear protection, the ear defenders, and the idea was to change it a bit so that you cannot use them during recall, but just during memorization. But many people, complained about it and were not happy about it, and I definitely get it. So, and we definitely get it, and reconsidered that. So you can use your ear protection as you usually use it. The only thing is that we will do a closer check before the match starts, and that's the only change here. So the hydrate is here, and I will hydrate now with my tea. Where's my tea? While Vishwa is extending his lead to 2-0. And Mohamed is naming names. So he's calling for names now. And thanks, EFH. The website is slightly ahead, you say. So you mean the memory leak? Yeah, right. I haven't checked that. Let's see how much is that? Yeah. What's the time for that? You mean on the videos, when you look at the videos here, or on memory leak? Because no, the video feed together with the memory leak feed here from me looks good. Okay, yeah, that's go. Getting my tea. Uh, yeah. Yes, Katie, I'm confused too. And that's, yeah. Yeah, and I'm chatting here. So I count down right now and tell you what I mean. So I count live 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So wait for my countdown. Okay. Yeah, people are confused now. Anyway, so Vishva also looks like that he's getting the 3-0 lead. Yes, I'm replying right now. Simon. And Katie should be live. I don't know. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. I cannot. By the way, we have a world record attempt here from Vishwa. Is it world record? It should be, isn't it? But the name is not correct. It's very close. It's Roland versus Ronald. Ronald. And Vishwa getting that point here for sure. But the question is, can he get that one more name here to maybe close, type a world record? No, he's not. He's not getting it. And therefore it's a 3-0 in the first set because there is a surprise event in the first round. The first set will be go to 4 or to 5. Yeah, okay, it's really, really confusing for me as well. Actually, it's not a big deal, but yeah, for you it shouldn't be such a big deal if you just watch. Anyway, I'll try to do that differently in the next match or in the next, when someone else is supervising, not me, I definitely try to figure that out. I have a plan for that. It's not working yet, but can figure that out for sure somehow. Okay, Mohamed also is a good score here. And the shot is a 29 in 26 seconds. Oh, world record attempt here. Nicely done. 3-0. And everyone else who is first time here, welcome. And yeah, don't hesitate to follow. This is just the first match of many matches, maybe 30 matches in the next 4 or 5 weeks. That's really something big is building here in the next weeks. First match, second match, latest on Wednesday, and then they will come frequently. Okay, what's coming up next is images. Images coming up next. Why is my chat window broken? I don't know. And Vishva's choice, isn't it? Vishva, yes. Let's see. World record attempt again from Vishva. I guess he will do that. First round matches for some people. No, he's not. 9.5 seconds. So just to give a bit of a heads up what's going on here. So both have to memorize 30 images as fast as they can. Vishva memorized these 30 images in 10 seconds, 9.56, while Mohamed took 22.81 seconds. And the deal now is that Vishva has the advantage on time. So in the recall, they have to figure it out and puzzle together all the right images into the right order. And the higher score wins. I just wrote cool works on the countdown messages. So higher score wins means if Vishwa gets 30, of course he wins because of the time, but let's say both get the same score. Not both get the same score, but let's say Mohamed gets 30 and Vishwa gets 28, then Mohamed would win that game. And here we have Mohamed from Egypt. Vishwa, in the meantime, did what he could and gets everything correct. "30 images done, 4-0. That's not the set yet. There's one more game to come. Not to come, but there's one more game what Vishwa would need to win the set. Mohamed, you're from Egypt. He is not the first championship for him. He's always very much on the edge, joining the World Championship. This time he's seeded number 15. And yeah, so he has to play the best players first. And this, in that case, is Vishva, seeded number 2 here. And here we go, 4-0. So first set goes to 5. And By the way, let's take a look on the chat messages here. So they're typing a bit. GG, great time, thank you. So they're also talking. And Mohamed says, let's do it again. And Vishvaa, yeah, sure. So set point number 1 for Vishvaa. Let's see if he can convert the first set point immediately here into the set. Let's see if he goes quick or if he's not going quick or not so quick that he might break a world record. Let's see. And the world record for images, 7.69 seconds, not attacked by Vishvaa here. He is just, played it rather safe probably for him. January is always a good time for Memory Sports streaming because there's not so much live sports going on at all in the world, if I recall that correctly. So we have always good chances to rank higher in the sports category. Let's check. Maybe we should go for esports, not just for sports. But esports is a lot of people in the esports. I don't know. Let's go for the sports category. Yeah, that's what I can't see us. Where are we? It's not in the right order. I don't know. From okay, I have to figure that out. Anyway. Vishvaa again with the perfect recall. Very solid. Is he? Okay, he's playing around. Did he? Or will he make a mistake here? And just F28. Opening up a little door. The drops. Yeah, the drops, that's really something which is a bit annoying, to be honest. Because it's a 5 minutes delay for the drops. That's not cool. It's really, Twitch is built to have live feed and not like a delayed stuff because you're interacting with your viewers and things. It's okay that we do that from time to time, but as soon as I have a supervisor here on my site, and I figured it out, I'll do live again. In this case, we would be live. I would also see everything 5 minutes delayed. And the only people who are really live are the competitors and the supervisor. That's the plan. Yeah, thank you, Katie. Past Katie, no, future Katie, I don't know. And we're on a break here after 5-0 clear. Clean game for Mr. Rajakumar here. Yeah, break. Let's take a look on the championship and see what's going on. Best scores, no cards game. Best scores, two people now. Of course, not too many. Let's see. Let's put it here on the full screen. And here we'll see a list of all the best scores. They haven't played too many games yet. They've just played images, international names, and names. And so I think the tournament structure is more interesting. And this is the tournament structure here for that tournament. We have Alex versus Naoya, first round. And here we have Vishvaa versus Mohamed in the first round, which still shows 4-0, but the first set is 5-0 done. Maybe that's something. Let's see if that updates here in 5 minutes. Maybe that's not live. I don't know. Of course, it makes. No, it doesn't make. I don't know. Does it make sense? I don't know. Yeah, obviously, it should not show it too early, because if it shows the real score too early, then it would spoil people. So it makes absolutely sense that this is not the case. Okay, for you can see 4-0 now, but it's already 5-0 because you now seeing stuff from the past, which you always see, but this time it's different. I don't know. Okay, so first round goes from January 3rd to 10th, and the next round, let's see if we can stretch the rounds a bit, because we have more time here for the finals and so on. That was actually the plan, but yeah, that will be updated here in the next days. So what the cool thing is, we have more time here between January 28th and February 7th. There might be some changes in the schedule. So what happens here, we have a 2 rounds dropout. You are out of the tournament if you lose 2 matches, not 1. This time, Vishvaa and Mohamed playing here, and the winner goes to that, playing Yasuhiro or Davide. And the loser goes down here and plays the match against the loser of match 7. So these 4 actually play a mini tournament. The first one of these 4 advances to the semi-final. So Yasuhiro, Davide, Vishvaa, and Mohamed, one of these 4 will go to the semi-final. Here check again from Vishvaa. Yeah, looking good. And I'm waiting for that here to match. Second set, choice will go by Mohamed, because he has the first choice, second set. So yeah. Waiting here. Is anything changing here? Names coming? I have to have a timer here somewhere, so I know where you at. You are still in the. Okay. Anyway, names coming. Going to names now. And yeah, so far, Mohamed expects to have, of course, I expect to have a good chance on names here. But yeah, against Vishwa, he's always almost down in on chances. He's down in chances in all throughout all the games. But I mean, that's how memory sports or how sports sometimes work. If the best play against the almost best, I mean, if you qualify for the World Championship, it's of course something what not everyone can do, and Mohamed is among the best in the world. But there is still a difference between the top and the top players. Okay, let's see. Vishwa a bit struggling here. Not that much, but let's see if Mohamed can grab a point here. Would be cool, definitely very cool for him. 24 to 24. On this page, I also have to have the score here because you just see the the result here on the button. It's still 24-24. And so now Vishwa is 25. Yeah, good. We'll do that. We'll change that. Yeah, so one hand, I don't know if you mean my rehabilitation here 5 minutes ago or 8 minutes ago, I don't know. But yeah, I was in a rehab for rehabilitation in December for 1 month. That's also why I didn't do any Memory Monday. I will start that again in this year, which will be really cool. And yeah, back to the rehabilitation. I try to do that every year once. So for a couple of weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, if possible. This year it wasn't possible because it would have maybe be possible, but it was over Christmas and I didn't want to spend my rehabilitation there. And I'm doing that since 2000 and I don't know, my first was in 2010, I think. And now I'm trying to do that every year, sometimes so every 2 years. And what I do there is, if you have watched Memory Games, the movie, the documentary, you have seen me there a bit. So what I do there is doing physical therapy, doing other kind of therapies, getting stuff like massage, like some heat. I don't know the words for that. Doing some stamina training, going to the kind of gym, but always with a therapist, the PT and so on, and trying to mobilize my arms and legs, my muscles, because many of you know I have a muscle disease. It's called FSHD, and yeah, it's good to do something about it every year. It helps a bit. It's not that I can. It's not that I will start walking again or anything like that, but it's definitely helping with muscle pain, with being having more stamina. It's helping with feeling better in general, being more activated, and that's really cool. It's also a lot of work in the 1 month, but if you have 4 weeks to focus on only that, and without doing stuff like cooking, which I normally don't do anyway, but or going for shopping or have to go outside at all in the winter time, which I don't like because it's very difficult for me to wear a jacket and so on, or not to wear the jacket, but to put it on. And therefore it's really cool to sit inside, playing board games, doing physical therapy, getting food 4 times a day or 3 times a day. The only bad thing is I have to get up very early every morning, which is annoying. But yeah, that worked also quite well and or quite okay. And I was doing a bit of memory training actually. I am memory training for the first 2 weeks. I felt a bit stuck because I couldn't reach 100 dates regularly. Actually, like maybe once out of 15 attempts. I was then falling into a depression about my performance level and maybe I'm getting old now. And then I, not a real depression, but I was like, oh, what's going on? Yeah, and then I took a break again because I was doing too much stuff during my rehab, too much other stuff. Like I had a plan for every day, like doing some memory training, doing something about the World Championship, writing about something for the new rule book, and so on. And I had a big plan for every day. And at some point, it was like, it's almost every year, annoying because I was just doing that. And then I stopped a bit and I was going to play more board games or let's say puzzle. I was puzzling all the time, which was a lot of fun. Yeah. And talking to people, meeting some new people, meeting old people, stuff like that. And then one day before Christmas, I went home and had a nice family meet up with all my whole family that we met all together for the first time in years. And all together on Christmas in years, I think. And they all met in my hometown in Magdeburg at my girlfriend's place. And that was cool. So I didn't need to drive because my family is spread almost all over Germany and it's long drive for some people, for my mother, for my one brother. And it was also cool because I have 2 little nieces and they are 2 and 6. And yeah, it's quite cute, isn't it? So I have to play train quite often with a 6-year-old. That means I'm the train since I'm riding my wheelchair and we are going between kitchen and bathroom and bedroom and back. And then next station, kitchen. Actually, it's not kitchen, but it's foodland or something like that. Yeah. Okay, names for Vishva. Again, looking like a tunnel here. Names again. They have just here. They're just playing international names, names and images. It's a very one-sided choices here. Yeah, and I mean it was a small gap here for a small chance here for Mohammed because Vishwa seems to not figuring it out. And he's why Vishwa 28 with a swap and Mohammed only 21 here. He can do 30, he did that a couple of times. And here we go, Vishwa 2-0. Just 2 games to go if he is getting that as well. The other next 2 games, I mean. Yeah, let's see. And yeah, so he was saying names killing me with 29 every time. Yeah, 29, 30. today it doesn't matter too much so far, but it can, of course, throughout the tournament be quite deciding. And all the numbers now. Now I have to remind this for our next match. I think we must move the camera a bit around him because it was covering a bit too much. But yeah. But his front cam is actually quite good. We're talking about the front cam. I have it on Video Ninja. So I make a screenshot later. But it's a good front cam. He's almost the only one who's not head banging the head banging the monitor. And I think that's okay. Actually, it's very good, to be honest. It's a very good front cam. But yeah, can I show it? Yeah, I can. I have to change something. And Vishvaa, you have 20 seconds. I'll do that in a second. Mohamed is done here. Let's do that. Copy this link. How does it look like if I wait a minute? I want to try something. Okay, Vishvaa here with good recall so far. And Afan95, welcome. $84 digits for Mr. Rajakumar. So Vishvaa is not trying to something crazy today, besides the names, but he's still kind of easily getting 28, 29, 30, which is has a great chance here with Mohamed today. He was done 30s, but it's not recent, not frequently doing 30s or 29s. So but in Vishvaa for numbers and also for images, it's very very solid. It's quite normal stuff here. And now we are here done with the numbers, and that means we have a match point Number 1 for Mr. Rajakumar. And we'll go for words here. Mohamed's choice was the numbers. Yeah, so, it's maybe already the last game here. Had a good chance to be the last game of the day of the first match. Would be a short match then, just 1 hour, a bit here, a bit more. Or we started a bit late, but yeah, a very good start for the world champion already. And a nice try here for us for the delays. Simon Orton really figured that out. That's really, really cool for anti-cheating purposes. Of course, for me, it's not ideal at all. And for the connection with the viewers, I mean, it's okay, but it's a bit annoying and not that what I want. But as I said, we'll figure that out. It's already figured out, so it's already clear for Memory League. So it's like I can switch myself, or Simon can change my role so that I am also seeing the delayed stream then at the delayed Memory League games. The only thing which I have to figure out even more then is having Zoom here, as I always have it with the competitors, but then delaying that each video feed of the Zoom. So I can extract all video feeds from Zoom, which I already do here with that. So this is not Zoom, but these are NDI sources of the Zoom sources here. And now the next step would be, and I have some ideas. I thought it would work with vMix, another software, but it's just 2 minutes possible. And the point is, I'd like to delay these NDI sources, network device interface, I think, sources by 5 minutes for myself. So I would have a Zoom call, which I'm not live. I'm live, but I'm not seeing the video feeds live there. Just being like a viewer by myself, seeing the 5 minutes delay. That's actually technical, it should be possible. And why my configuration on the computer should be also good enough for that, but it's a bit annoying to get that done. The best way would be having a studio which feeds me the video feed, and I would just commentate on that. And yeah, that looks like good performance here from Vishvaa. If he gets the 43 seconds, yeah, he already shows that he is in a good mood. On the other hand, he didn't show too much, did he? So it's not like that he is showing off. He's showing off a bit on names here, but didn't get it right. But on numbers, even on images, with 10 seconds, he's not like going crazy world record style here yet. So he's just getting his first match into the books, have a break right now of a week or something, because he's the only one playing today. For Mohamed, I mean, he will not be too much disappointed. He knew that this first match will be very, very tough, and he would have to face a Vishvaa who is really, really not in shape or something, and would have to be on his super upper level in order to score points here. Maybe he wanted not to go 5-0, 4-0, but in the end, it will not bother him too much because it's just the first match and he has a second match. And the second match might be a different story also for Mohamed. Will be a different story against Yasuhiro, Davide both strong, but let's see. Everything is new then, and yeah, maybe there is something up for grabs for him. So, with 1 minute remaining here for that, I'll do a short interview, and then I'll call it a night because you cannot ask me questions, which I can answer. You can actually ask me questions right now, but probably I'm already gone by then. Anyway, that was the first match. Yeah, a lot of things to figure out in the upcoming games and matches, also design and stats wise and so on. As always, I have a lot of plans. And always, I will do some of those. And as always, I will end up with having done a couple of them. So, yeah. And Vishvaa ready. And then I can go back to Zoom. Mohamed also done. Well done. Nice match. And that's it. Vishvaa, hey, and welcome back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, Vishvaa. Congratulations. Very, very good match for your side. I mean, you missed a bit of the names, but everything else was super strong. But not like showing off strong. You didn't went for 6 seconds images. You didn't went for something like that. Do you have something in your bag for the next matches regarding that?
Actually, it is not. As I was practicing for the classical events in the past months, I didn't practice Memory League a bit. So I started practicing Memory League like 2 weeks back. I trained like 1 hour per day for 7 days. So I got some of my scores back. But images, I think I'm not into the 7 or 8 second range yet. So maybe 9 would be the good consistent score for me as of now. So images, I couldn't get to the speed back. Also, numbers is not that good, but other things are pretty much good. I felt a bit sad about the names. One was Swap and another was like a similar name.
Okay. Yeah, but anyway, it was a nice performance still. And Mohammed, I mean, facing Vishvaa today is, of course, hard to get anything from your side. But anyway, how do you feel about the first match?
It was very, very tough for me. Vishva is very strong. By the way, congratulations, Vishva, and good luck for the next round. It was hard to me to get any point.
Yeah, it was, but it's cool that you qualified again for the World Championship. So I think that's also one big thing. And then in the next match, you have either Yasuhiro or Davide. So what do you think about that?
I will do my best.
Of course, you have a strong mind.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mohamed, thank you very much. And Vishvaa as well. It was nice to see you here. For the first time, we played with a delayed stream. So you can watch your interview on Twitch if you want, because it's coming up in 2 or 3 minutes. It's a bit strange.
So the video will be, I mean, after the video ends, the video will be uploaded, right? Because we have to see the whole match.
Yeah. You can also see that then. But if you join Twitch right now, you will see the end of the match. That's also a bit strange, but yeah, interesting. Guys, thank you very much. See you in the second round. You both have a week off now. And then see you in the second round, both of you. Thank you very much.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Jonas. Okay. Bye.
Okay, here we go. That's it. I am done for the first match. I'm not done, but thank you for being here. So many viewers in the first match. That's really cool. As I said, we'll figure out everything else with the delay and so on. It worked pretty well. Simon was doing some last-minute changes today. It was really great job because like a couple of hours ago it wasn't working that well, and now it looks pretty much ready for everything else. So it's great. And the rest I'll also figure out with the delay here. so I can then act live with you together. I was didn't want to put that. What else? Yeah, and everyone, thank you for watching. The match will come. The next match live here on Twitch will be on Wednesday in the night time, my time. You can check it out on Memory League. Everyone who's new here, follow the channel because it's definitely worth watching. One of the best Memory League or memorizers in the world, a couple of the best memorizers in the world here in the next couple of weeks, fighting for the World Championship. 5th time we have that online here right now after a cool year last year. That's concluding the last year's World Tour season. We'll update about that as well in the next matches. So if you want to meet me and the other competitors, just join us here. And thank you very much for watching. Have a nice one and keep on memorizing. Bye-bye.